welcome. I'm Val, and today I'm gonna be giving you guys some tips, tricks, and ideas on how to pretty much, control your class. I don't like to use the word control, but this video is all about classroom management for young learners and very young learners. So if you are a teacher and you teach that, age group, this video is definitely for you. But before we do that, please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I put a new video every single Friday, but also don't forget to follow me on all my social media. The links will be in the description down below. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and turn on your post notifications so that YouTube tells you whenever I post a video. So yeah, without further ado, let's go right into the video. So last week, I decided to open a box on my Instagram, and that box is gonna be working as a free mentoring moment. And this free mentoring moment will be for teachers who don't have the means to pay for my course with material and want some extra help. So I'll definitely answer some questions there. It's not gonna be as complete as my course video material, but it's still gonna be a great way to interact with you guys. But not only that, also answer your questions and help you when it comes to your livelihood and what you do for a living. So make sure to follow me on Instagram because I do a lot of things related to education there. I post a lot of content there every single day, and here I post only on Fridays. So make sure to subscribe to my channel, but also follow me on my Instagram. So yeah, I had this question asked last week in this free mentoring moment, and it was about classroom management for young learners. And I talked about it over there, but in a very brief way. So I decided to make it a video because I actually received a lot of questions related to classroom management, especially for young learners and very young learners. So with that said, the first tip that I have for that is routine. I cannot stress this enough, how important having a routine is. And when I say routine, I don't mean just, let's make a circle in the beginning of the class. Of course, that's, the minimum, that's the bare minimum that you can do as someone who teaches young learners. And what I mean by that is the same way you should have, a circle moment in the beginning of the class, you should also have a line moment in the beginning and in the end, a line moment or, a going outside moment routine, something that helps your students understand that it's time to do that. For example, in my classes, I always, especially for very young learners, in my very young learners class, I always have the book activity in the very end of the class. So I do follow the sit and stir technique in my very young learners class and in my young learners classes too, but not as much. So if you don't know the sit and stir technique, I can make a video on that if you guys want, but I do go into a lot more details on my course video material. Again, the link will be in the description down below. But basically, I have the book activity in the end, and the students know that. So they don't touch the book until the end, and that makes it a lot easier for me. Because when a student is, too attached to their material and they keep, maneuvering it and they keep touching the book, that's a distraction for them, and we don't want that as teachers. We want them to pay attention to you, to pay attention to the activity, and children have such a short attention span, so we need to keep this in mind. Routine definitely helps with that. So if the students, especially for young students, very young learners, the younger they are, the more important this is. So you should definitely keep a more predictable routine for a really young age group. For the young learners, not the very young learners, the young learners, you can be a little bit more unpredictable, but still keep a routine. For example, they know that homework should be corrected in the beginning of the class. They know that they should make a line to leave the classroom and sometimes to enter the classroom. They know that they should put their materials under the desk. They know that, they should know that. So simple routine steps should be clear to, every single very young learner and young learner. So with that said, that takes us to my next tip and trick, which is, it's more of a trick, to be honest, and it is the use of songs, rhymes, and chants. You can definitely use those three. For example, a rhyme that I always use is 1, 2, 3, listen to me. This is a great rhyme. You can use some chants, some songs. You can have routine songs and chants. I love chants too. I think chants are awesome. So if you want me to make a video on that, and again, I have all this, a lot of examples of songs, chants, and rhymes on my course Speedy Material. So just take a look. It will take you like 5 seconds to take a look at my course and see if you are interested in that. But I definitely have a lot more examples of those, and I teach you guys a lot more there and how to use those things. So you should definitely use those, because the moment you sing something or the moment you say a chant or rhyme, they know what they're supposed to do. So the moment you say that, they will not only know what they're supposed to do, but also start singing with you. And that's pretty cute, but not only pretty cute, that engages the students. It looks like something, from the outside looking in, it might look as just, a fun thing to do with the kids, but it's not just fun, it's engaging, and it engages the students. So that's definitely something you guys should try. And the last idea that I want to talk about is about rules. The younger the kids are, the less they understand about rules. We know that. So my advice when it comes to very young learners and young learners, this is something that I do pretty similar in both, age groups. It is not setting a lot of rules. Do not lose yourself on a lot of rules. Have fewer rules, but effective rules. And that's where being assertive comes in handy. So this is something you should think about. Think of your group, think of the profile of the group, and think of strategic rules. I like to have 3. I always like to have 3. I repeat them a lot, and something that I always do, always do, is putting posters around the classroom with pictures of the rules, so that when the students are not following the rules, you just point to the wall and show them, okay, look, that's the rule. You're not supposed to do that, remember? So they recognize that, they need to follow the rules. By using that, you will not have to talk too much and increase, the TTT. I have a video on TTT and STT, and if you want to check it out, it's here on my channel too. And again, I talk a lot about it on my course Speedy Material. But I digress. The thing is, when you put those pictures, it's visible. It's not a bunch of blah 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 coming out of your mouth. It's something visible, something more meaningful, and it reduces the TTT, and it's a lot more effective and more efficient, and the students don't feel like you're lecturing all the time, because you don't want them to feel that way. You want them to feel happy and playful, and you want them to feel like you're not a boring or annoying teacher who lectures all the time. So you don't want to do that, right? So my final tip is definitely that, set, like I would say 3 is the magic number right here. 3 rules, effective, efficient rules. It always depends on the age group and on the profile of the group, because we know that groups are different and students are different. So that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to watch my other videos. Again, follow me on my social media. don't forget, especially Instagram, I post a lot of things there, and I have live streams with other teachers, and I post a lot about education, and I give free mentoring over there. And also, please check my course BD material, because I go into a lot more details about everything and every single age group and everything that a teacher needs to teach a great, amazing lesson. So again, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on your post notifications, and leave in the comments below what other videos you guys want me to do next. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you next Friday for a brand new video. Bye!